Very good morning one and all present here, and today's webinar on recent trends in machine learning and deep learning. It is a 3 days webinar and it is organized under the banner of Nehru Group of Institution, where Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Nehru Institute of Engineering and Technology and Department of Computer Science Engineering, Nehru Institute of Technology jointly organizing this webinar, association with Computer Society of India, Coimbatore chapter. And this 3 days webinar, I am sure that it will help you to improve your research and understand the future trends of this webinar. And once again, I welcome you all for this great webinar. As far as this webinar is concerned, so more than 650 participants registered for this webinar, and from other country also, from Nigeria, Oman, as well as Singapore and Kuwait. So these are the other country people also registered for this webinar, and from India, all over all states from India, people are registered for this webinar. On behalf of Nehru Group of Institution and Department of Computer Science Engineering of both the Nehru Institute of Engineering and Technology and Nehru Institute of Technology, I welcome you all for this 3 days webinar. And before going to discuss in detail about the webinar, I would like to present that our institute is accredited with NAAC, as well as our department is accredited with NBA. And as far as this Nehru Group of Institution is concerned, right, our founder chairman Sri P.K. Das, who is the guiding force behind this Nehru Group of Institution, and he is the founder chairman and who is the backbone for Nehru Group of Institution. So NGI is established in the year 1968. Since then, it evolved with multidisciplinary field, starting from medical college to engineering colleges, aeronautical engineering, architecture, law, arts and science, pharmacy, nursing, and international school. It is extending like anything with his blessings and his vision. Following the footprint of founder chairman, his sons, our chairman and managing trustee, Advocate Dr. P. Krishna Das, who is the committed leader of NGI, and he is very well known for his dynamism. And our CEO and secretary Dr. P. Krishna Kumar, who is an enthusiastic motivator and very good supporter, both of us guiding and molding our students and faculty fraternity as a true citizen. So at this juncture, I would be thankful to our CEO and Secretary Dr. P. Krishna Kumar sir for guiding and supporting us to conduct this webinar, and also thank our CEO sir for accepting our invitation to preside over the inaugural function in spite of his busy schedule. So we know very well that this artificial intelligence, it is a behavior of machines which are apparently intelligent. It is also known as study of intelligent agents. So here, any device perceives the environment and takes action and maximize its chance of success to reach some goal. That is the aim of artificial intelligence. It learns, and problem solving are the capability of an artificially intelligent machine. So we know very well that deep learning, machine learning, along with the artificial intelligence are the buzzword revolving around all walk of life in this smart planet. Deep learning, machine learning and artificial intelligence are the profoundly used data analytics method that automate analytical model building which impacts everyday life. So I am sure in future, that is in 2030, right? So whatever the device, whatever the technology, whatever the mechanism, algorithm which we uses, not only in computer science field, in all field, so it will be associated with artificial intelligence. That is the reason why we are talking about hybrid mechanism. That is the reason why we are focusing towards fusion technology. So I am sure that in future everything is AI. There is no doubt in that. So deep learning and machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, and these intelligence science is designing and applying algorithms that are able to learn from past experiences. So that means it learned the past experience, and if you give some data based on the past experience, it will predict what is the output. So this ultimate goal of AI, ML and deep learning is its ability to produce system that used regularly in industry, education, and not only these fields, everywhere in our life. There is no doubt in that. This webinar paves a path to understand the difference between artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning, and apply the principles of them in real-time scenario. So there is no doubt that this webinar, 3 days webinar, will give you or seed a small amount of knowledge in your heart, so that it can be helpful for the futures of students as well as the people who are doing the research. So as far as this artificial intelligence is concerned, right, there is a statistical reports. It says, that is here the statistical report given by Gartner. So you know very well that who is a Gartner. It is a leading research and advisory agency for business people. So they are saying that in the year 2025, so because of this artificial intelligence market is expected to be reaching 35,870 millions of US dollars. So that is that much of revenue it is going to generate. So here this compound annual growth rate will be increased to 57.2 from 2017 to 2025. So it also predicts that artificial intelligence will be one among the top 5 investment priority for more than 30% of chief information officers, and going to be a critical driver for demand, fraud and failure prediction. So all prediction, whether it may be a fraud prediction, or it is identifying the failures in the system, or it is going to be diagnosing the diseases. So everywhere this artificial intelligence is going to dominate. There is no doubt in that. And we know very well that what is SaaS. So anybody knows? Yes, everyone knows. So SaaS is nothing but software as a service. It is one of the essential, or we can say that one of the important component under cloud environment. The same way, anybody can tell what is AIaaS? So it is nothing but AI as a service. So why we are saying this AI as a service? So whenever we need, right, we can plug in and we can download, and the application or tool which downloaded, we can modify according to our environment or our requirement, and we can use it and we can modify it. That is the service that has been provided, that are planned to provide by AI as a service. So here the best example for AIaaS is a chatbots. So you know very well what is chatbots. So it uses a NLP algorithm, so natural language processing algorithm, to learn from conversation with human beings and imitate the language pattern while providing answer. So here see the importance feature of chatbots. It will learn how we are speaking and the body language, the way in which we are presenting, everything will be observed by this chatbot, and it learn and it will mimic like the same person, right? That is the advantage of having chatbots. So the growth in AI market can largely be attributed to factors such as growing big data and its adaptation for improving consumer services and their satisfaction. This is very, very essential. So if somebody is asking something, so we have to provide a service in such a way that they should have a satisfaction. So here we wanted to analyze large amount of data, and then we wanted to identify the requirement and we wanted to predict what is the future trend, and then we have to provide the service to the customers. So creating an intelligent software for such a key application involves simulating reasoning, learning and problem solving, and most of which can be addressed with AI. That's the reason why I told. So whatever it may be the application, whether it is a banking sector or it may be in business sector or whatever it may be, so always it is associated the magic word called AI. So this workshop will continue to outline the latest AI trends with regard to technology, use cases and various business verticals. So there is no doubt in that. So this webinar will give you the important features of recent trends in machine learning and deep learning. So as far as this webinar is concerned, this webinar will focus on 3 days. The day 1 will focus artificial intelligence and machine learning with deep learning fundamentals, and also hands-on with data pre-processing technique with Python. So not only here, this data pre-processing technique will also focus cleaning of this data. So why we need this data processing or data cleaning? So we know very well that we are going to deal with large amount of data. So when you deal with large amount of data, sometimes we don't want more number of features for predicting. So it is a time consuming process, the first thing. Second thing is we will compromise the accuracy. So to overcome this problem, what we can do is we can identify the data which is not required, or sometimes some data may not be there, right? Data missing is also possible. So we can identify those things and how to create a proper data. So that is called the data pre-processing and data cleaning. So that will be deal with Python libraries and it will be demonstrated in session 1. So as far as session 2 is concerned, we are going to discuss in detail about data analysis and what are the different analysis methodologies are available, and also the data analysis can be done with visualization. So for doing this visualization, we need a Python libraries like NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn and especially Matplotlib. So this Matplotlib is especially used for visualizing the information. We know very well that if the data is given in a numerical format, so it will be very difficult for us to understand. So if it is given in visual, then it will be very comfortable and we can understand what is the concept behind this visualization. That will be dealt in this second session with Python libraries. So as far as the second day is concerned, so we are going to focus more towards supervised learning. So where we are going to discuss about the classification techniques, and under this classification technique we are going to focus the support vector machine. This is a very important classification algorithm, right? And random forest and k-nearest neighbor and regression techniques. All these techniques will be discussed on day 2 of session 3, and it also given with hands-on with the support vector machine and random forest. So here, so we know very well that when you have a data, we wanted to get a prediction that whether what is the outcome of the data. So before performing or predicting the outcome, so we wanted to classify the data. So that will be dealt in session 3. So in session 4, we are going to focus more towards unsupervised learning and also very important concept of dimensionality reduction. So why we need this dimensionality reduction? So here when you store large amount of data, it will take more time, and also sometimes because of large volume of data, so it is very difficult to understand which features are very essential. And here to identify that, we wanted to reduce the size of the data, and then without compromising the features, we wanted to reduce the size of the data and apply the mechanism. So where we are going to discuss how this principal component analysis can be used, and also very important concept of clustering technique, that also we are going to discuss. And here for this clustering as well as principal component analysis, we are using a Python libraries, and the hands-on session will be conducted for clustering as well as this principal component analysis. And at this juncture, I wanted to help you, or I wanted to give you some important thing to our research scholars as well as faculty, fraternity and student, that here we cannot depend on single technique. So here we are going to discuss, especially in session 4, so we are going to discuss about the ensemble model. So where different techniques can be combined together so that it can be, the prediction mechanism can be having more accuracy. So it is not necessary for solving this problem only this technique has to be used. So you can combine different techniques together and you can predict, so that your accuracy of the system will improve. So, and as far as session that is 5, that is day 3 is concerned, we have dedicated this session for deep learning, where under this session we are going to understand what is the life cycle of this deep learning and why people are focusing more towards deep learning. So before going to discuss in detail about deep learning, so here please understand that so everything is deals with image. So deep learning, so all the applications will be dealt with images, and here we are going to use a artificial neural network as a backpropagation mechanism. So here different type of architecture we are going to discuss. So the that is basic is artificial intelligence, on top of which different types of mechanism is developed. That is, one is called convolution neural network, so which is coming under supervised learning, and another important one that is coming under unsupervised learning is generative adversarial network, that is a GAN architecture. So as far as this session 5 is concerned, we are going to discuss about these life cycles, backpropagation, convolution neural network and GAN architecture, and also very important thing. So as far as this hands-on session is concerned, we are going to use a Python library called TensorFlow. So this TensorFlow is considered as a very important Python library as far as deep learning is concerned. So there is another Python library is available, Keras, but compared to Keras, this TensorFlow is very important. So here you can see the demonstration right here by using a technique called different techniques can be there, different application can be there. So one of the very toughest application, or we can say it is a complex application, is prediction handwriting. So you know very well that the 2 can be written by me in different manner, some other person will be written in different manner. So here by using a machine, you are going to identify what is the output or how the machine is predicting. So those things we are going to discuss. And after this session 5, you are having an online examination. For consolidating all the 5 sessions, you will be having an online examination. So in the pattern of MCQ, and then we will be having a valedictory session. Dear participants, once again I am welcome you all for this 3 days webinar, and I am also guaranteed that so after completing these 3 days, you will be getting some basic knowledge or fundamental idea about how to progress in future, so that it will help our society. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.